Hey, so in today's presentation, I'm going to talk about some of the different website builders you can choose between for your final project. Now, what is your final project, you might ask? It is our end of the semester assignment, and it's a digital portfolio that's going to summarize your academic accomplishments. Um, some things to include are like a resume, your repertoire, mission statement, and your contact info is also important. I think this is a cool way to display your information. It's creative, it's professional, and it's aesthetically pleasing. So, what's the question? Which digital portfolio platform is going to be the best to use for this end of semester assignment? So, the criteria that I came up with to consider were cost associated with use, resources available to users, including templates, design features, and AI, online accessibility to viewers, ease of use in terms of customizability and personalization, professionalism, and note with professionalism that this will make sense later, but subdomains are less professional than domains are. That'll make sense in a few slides. But yeah, so basically I'll be ranking it on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the most or the best, 1 being the worst. So, which websites am I looking at? Wix, WordPress, Notion, Squarespace, and Google Sites. These are very common website builder. If you look up I want to build a website, these will pop up. All right, so let's start with Wix. Wix is a free website builder that can be upgraded to obtain a custom domain for a year. The cheapest premium plan is $17 a month. Um, but you can opt to use the or the platform without paying, which is nice. It will just create a subdomain instead. And basically, if you don't know what a subdomain is, it's say my website is Zen. Say I wanted it to be Zen. It would be zen.wix.com, basically. Yeah, so like I said earlier, subdomains are a little less professional than domains are, but for the purposes of our class and our final project, using a subdomain is not the end of the world, I think. Okay, what else does it offer? It has an AI assist chat as well as options to hire a professional to assist you with your website building needs. The AI feature can help you create the design for your website, and there are also suggested templates, but you also have the ability to make one from scratch. So it's very versatile. I found Wix extremely easy to use personally, especially due to the features that save edits to a theme clipboard. When you're editing a template, sometimes you want to change a color, and it's really annoying to have to go back and change the color each individual time, which I struggled with for some of the other website builders. But for Wix, what I liked is it would save it to this clipboard. So it made it a lot easier to use. And I think the templates were the nicest choices out of all of the ones I saw, other than maybe Squarespace, but we'll get to that later. So, yeah, I think that Wix was a good website builder. WordPress. So, WordPress is similar to Wix in the sense that you could opt for a subscription, but if you don't, you will just get the subdomain. Yeah, so you could pay for it. It's a little bit cheaper than the premium plan of Wix, which is nice, but again, the subdomain probably is okay for our end of the year assignment. And there are many themes which help you pick your template. But I thought it was harder to customize. Again, it didn't have that clipboard, which I really liked for customization. If you're looking for a template that you just want to plug and chug your information into, this is the one for you. That was not my goal, though, with designing my website. So, Notion is next. It's a versatile platform and it has applications for work, school, and personal life. I've actually used it for personal life myself. I really like Notion. But one thing I noticed when I was trying to build a website for class is that it was a private page. So, depending on um, what your account style is, if it's work, school, or personal life, it will make it harder for you to publish a website. So that was the one pitfall for me. I like how it's free. I like how it has free templates that you can use. It's very customizable. But yeah, that was one thing that really got me. Squarespace. So Squarespace is a really nice website builder. It's very cool. They have very cool templates. I think it's easy to customize in my opinion. Although it doesn't have the clipboard thing, which was really annoying when I was trying to change like colors on it. That was very frustrating. But you have to buy a subscription to use it. That's the biggest pitfall of Squarespace to me. And it's $16 a month. It's very expensive. But other than that, very professional, I think. Probably the most professional out of all of them. But yeah. Okay, next we have Google Sites. This one is completely free as well, like Notion. Um, So you can the cool thing about this is you can insert elements from other Google applications like calendars, maps, docs, YouTube, etc. There's also templated themes, but they're not as cool as the other website builders in my opinion, and it's just not as easy to use as like Wix, for example. Okay, so I broke down all of the scores. I rated all of them. I think the most important thing to look at here is the averages. You can see that Wix has the highest average, and then WordPress and Squarespace tie, and then Notion, and then Google Sites. Google Sites just was not easy to use in my opinion. That's why I rated the lowest. Um, those are the summary of the averages. We have a visual overview that displays all of the statistics that were just presented. So my conclusion is I think Wix is the best. It has the best score. It offers um, it offers many resources that simplifies the process of designing a website, like the templates that they have and the AI assistants. It's much more easily customizable in comparison to the other platforms. The ability for it to save your edits to the clipboard make editing so much easier. So I really think that by far, and the fact that it's free as well, I just think it's the best out of all of them. Um, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. Thank you for listening.